Representative Mcdermott.
I'm going to rise in opposition to this measure with just some brief comments.
Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, this does address a problem of, I didn't hear the bill, so if I'm wrong or mistaken, I welcome any critique or correction. It addresses a problem of things like this, laptops, CTVs, televisions, electronics. These are a real problem. Anybody who's seen the 60 Minutes program over in China has seen just a vast wasteland of all these things that are collected by U.S. Recyclers, and they put them in containers, ship them over there, and then they just pick through what they want and throw the rest down. So there is a real issue there. I'm not Nostradamus, Mr. Speaker, but occasionally I make a prediction, and I'm not going to bring it up now, but going back to 2000 in a journal, I made a prediction on some things, and they actually came to fruition. But what I see is going to happen with this, and I've always wondered, Mr. Speaker, why the folks who propose the recycling and all this, and this is 5 cents, it's about 10% of the cost of the water, why they've never put a fee on this computer. Why we don't have a $50 fee on laptops, $100 fee on desktops. I mean, after all, this is made out of an evil petroleum product. It's terrible. It's filled with poisons. And why don't we have that fee? Mr. Speaker, what I see here is we're laying the groundwork for that because we're going to charge the collector. Whoever's going to stand alongside the road with a container, he's going to collect these things. There is some stuff of value in there, some precious metals, but $250. But then we're going to charge the manufacturer $5,000. So guess who they pass that cost on to? Now, I'm not sure the mechanics of how the collector would recoup it, because if he's going to charge you to take your computer back, you're just going to throw it in your trash can. I mean, that's what you're going to do. At least that's what people in the real world do. The manufacturer is undoubtedly going to pass it on to the vendor, Circuit City, whatever they are, Sears, whoever they are that sells these electronic devices. They're going to add $2 or $3 in their cost. But this lays the groundwork and the mechanics for coming back a few years from now, which we undoubtedly will, and start saying, okay, there's going to be a $5 charge on every laptop to recycle. $5 isn't much, okay, and then $2 or $3 on your handheld device. Mark my words, prediction number 2 from Bob Nostradamus Mcdermott, that we are going to see a fee. I'm not suggesting that we do this, by the way.
You may.
But we're going to see a fee on these laptops for recycling. I hope I didn't give anybody a bad idea. Bye. Thank you.
All right, Representative. Thank you very much. Further discussion on this item?
Mr. Speaker?
Yes, Representative Fale.
With strong reservations?
Please proceed.
As stated by the previous speaker, this measure would further drive up the cost of a lot of electronic equipment. And one of the greatest things that helps to raise people out of poverty, Mr. Speaker, is the access to technology. Now, this measure would further increase the cost of the technology, and as the previous speaker noted, that cost is going to get added on to the consumer. This measure would push that technology a little further out of the reach of the most disadvantaged in our communities, Mr. Speaker, and because it pushes that technology and the opportunity for those members of the community to further rise out of poverty, Mr. Speaker, I have very serious concerns with this measure.
All right. Thank you very much.